Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? This is Grandpa Moe here, and we're gonna do our first ever live stream. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I never done a live stream before. I never thought I'd see the day, if I'm being honest. But here we are. We're gonna jump into the Pantheon of Hollow Knight. This is from the Godhome DLC, the final DLC. And in the Pantheons, you fight a bunch of bosses in a row. I made my way here to the 5th Pantheon, and that is the final Pantheon. And here you're fighting every single boss in the entire game in a row. Let me just double check I'm recording this, because we gotta make a video. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, let's jump into it. So, what do we got here first? The Venge Flies. To be honest with you, this is a joke. And that's the thing about this Pantheon. Oh boy, okay, well. Let's not get too cocky, I guess. But for a bunch of these bosses, it's a walk in the park. Especially at the start here. I do like that they put 2 of them. Like normally when you fight this guy in the game, it's just one of them. They do a little something to make it a little more interesting. There goes one. Why don't I give my tips here? I'll give my tips as we're going through this for each of these bosses. So for the Venge Flies, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. They're either going to swoop in or they're going to do a summon where they summon little baby versions of themselves when they scream like that. When they do that, just make sure you take out the little ones. Don't let them, because it can get a little crowded on this platform. And it's honestly, it is a little tricky when there's 2 of these guys. But once you knock one of them out, it's just kind of a waiting game. You're just waiting for him to swoop, jump over, and hit him as he goes under you. If you want, you could throw a couple vengeful spirits at him. You can usually heal even, like, between the swipes, if you need to. Well, really, yeah, not much to say about this one. It's important to always bow to your enemies after a fight, even the Venge Fly. You just push down on the controller and your little guy tilts his head down. Grandma, okay, boss number 2. Oopsies. So, what you do, if you're on these platforms, if you just dash, you'll go straight to the next platform over. So it's kind of, your spacing is taken care of. It can be a bit scary that there's spikes everywhere, but yeah, not really much to worry about. If you just dash, whoops, okay. Let's not die to the Grandma, how about that? Nice thing when he's doing that, you got plenty of time to heal. People probably don't need a lot of tips for Grandma though. And when he's up here, you could pogo on him to get a bit more damage, and it's a bit risky, but I don't think it matters that much if you get hit in this fight. You're gonna get plenty of energy here. You know, we're not trying to do this no hit. We're just trying to get through to the end. Okay, False Knight, again, I don't think anybody needs tips on this, but just whack him. He's just whacking like crazy, he's so slow. And when he jumps up in the air, you can just zip right under him. Here's a nice tip, you can launch those little balls over at him. When he's going crazy and there's big boulders falling from the ceiling, you can fling them right in his face. See if we get another dip. Oh yeah, you can hit him a couple times. Make this go even quicker. And that's it for Falls Night. Moving on. Hey Ray Anthony, Annie Man. Y3J, hello. Thanks for joining us. It's my first ever live stream, so nice to have some guests in the chat. Oh, Moss Charger laying on my head. This one, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh God. You just keep them at bay here. And then that's done. Easy. Next. Who do we got next? Nothing to write home about with the Moss Charger. Hornet. The first real boss of the game, I'd say. Any tips for Hornet? Let's see. She's a bit... This is the slow version. The other one probably... You're gonna fight her again later in this boss rush. This isn't my first time doing this. I've been practicing a bit. It's still... I'm not really worried about... It's... Okay, let's say it, put it this way. It's possible to die at a lot of bosses here, but I'm not particularly worried until we get near the end. The ones that still scare me, let's say Zote, the big Zote. He can be a trick, and then the big three. I'd say it's the big four. You got Zote, you got the Nightmare King Grim. Honestly, I feel pretty good about that one. You got your Pure Vessel and your Absolute Radiance. Aside from that, it's mostly a walk in the park. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit. I'm not no-hitting none of this. But there's not much that I'm too scared of. Like, I could die before the big four. Maybe Trader Lord, because that's just a fast-paced fight. And he's doing 2 damage, so you can mess that up for sure. It only takes a couple mistakes. But basically, if they're not doing 2 damage, I'm not that worried. This one's just like jumping rope or something. I feel like I'm on the playground again. Just about timing your jumps. If he's getting too close, you can knock him back with a vengeful spirit. Give yourself some space, you know, give yourself some breathing room. Dung Defender. And tips for Dung Defender, stay close to him. Except when he throws those, because those will hit you if you're too close. You can just walk away and then jump right back into the party. And when he's gonna pop out of the ground, you can get a couple whacks on him too. But for the most part, you shouldn't be struggling with this guy. If you're struggling with Dung Defender, I don't know what you're doing in Pantheon 5. I don't know how you even got here. That's the kind of weird thing about this Pantheon 5, that a lot of the bosses is kind of like, yeah, if you're struggling with this, you never got here, so. The real challenge is more just that it takes so long to get to the end. The real challenge is the final 4, and it's just you got to be so consistent on those that you're willing to run this whole thing for 45 minutes just to get there. Oops, whoopsies. Oh boy, okay, this is what I get for talking trash. Okay. Let me see if I can't heal. You're gonna hit me? Shit. Oh my god. Hey, this is what I get for getting overconfident. He's not even low health yet. Can I get a heal now? No! Oh my god. Okay, let's call that a warm-up. Let's call that a warm-up, alright? Oops, no, definitely don't need no bindings on for this. This one's tough enough. It's still early. Right, we're just warming up. But that's what I was trying to say, you know. You can die. Oops, I meant to do a vengeful sweep in there. Nice little double hit, hitting both of them. That's satisfying. Bit of a sloppy start, but that's what practice is all about. I could actually even change my charms, because I've got basically my healing charms. I'm going to talk about my charm build when I get to a bench. But I've set up a healing charm build when I could absolutely be doing a damage charm build for the start of this. You know, bring those 45 minutes of this whole run to a more reasonable length. Die to gross mama, but I'm basically just prioritizing beating the crap out of these guys rather than actually doing a good job. But maybe I should try to be doing everything hitless first of all, so I don't die to some silly guy like I did in the last one. But also to actually use this as, you know, a warm-up. We're full, we're already full. Not much to say about the false knight. It's kind of a joke, to be honest. Well, who knows? Maybe I'm gonna die to the false knight after I die to the little soul guy. That's just hardly even a boss. It's basically a normal enemy. Oops. Okay. Took advantage of the iframes getting hit there. Get a couple extra whacks in. Why not? Moving on. Alright, this is my second attempt today. I have tried this before. I'm not gonna try to claim that this is my first time in the Pantheons. As you can see, it's not my first attempt. That was satisfying. Usually I mess up there. Like I get hit once or something. Nice to just roll through the Mars Charger. Not that it's ever a real challenge. Oops. Let's try to stay up full. Be careful with the spacing on this because you're gonna fight Hornet again later and you're gonna have different spacing. Some of her attacks are longer range. Like this one, I think it's bigger in the round 2. Satisfying to jump over her projectile and get a bunch of hits in. That's about it. There we go. I'll see you later on, Hornet. I know we're not done with this fight. I don't talk to these guys no more. They're rude. They're rude anyway. It's not worth your time. Gorb! What's up with Gorb? I mean, there's not much to it. I think one of the tricks is you can knock him away if he's getting too close. The closer he is, the tougher it is to dodge his thingies. Also, you can usually heal between his attacks if you need it. Oh. Get out of here. Give me some space, Gorb. Give me some green. Bye-bye, Gorb. We're moving on. Yeah, what's up with Gorb? Not much to it. As long as you keep your spacing, it's moves are easy to dodge. Right, Dung Defender, yeah, just stay close to him and just whack him. There's more of a... You can get so much soul from this guy. If you need to heal, you can do it while he's throwing them. Like, just odds-wise, you know, he's not likely to hit you. You can also heal when he's downed. Whoops. Now he goes turbo. He's gonna pop up a bunch of times. You can hit him when he drops back down. You can also hit him on the way up, just like that. If you get close to him. That's about it for that fight. The White Defender, you're gonna fight a tougher version of this guy later on in the Pantheon. To be honest, he's not much tougher. It's a little faster, but there's plenty of times to heal. Okay, this one, Soul Warrior. Let's just lock in here because I don't actually know when to heal in this fight. And I actually died to this guy at my last one, which was maybe jitters, you know. It's my first ever live stream, so just a bit of first time nerves. Dying to the Soul Warrior. Embarrassed myself. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh boy. You got spells, guess what? I got spells too. Speaking of which, maybe I should do this. That would do more damage. There we go. That's not supposed to be a hard one, eh? Yeah, you're supposed to die there. This one you can actually just spam and like tank through his hits, because a lot of times you get accidental parries on those. Oops. Okay, normally I'd try to dodge behind him on that, but he was up against the wall. Oops. That's what I'm talking about, the accidental parry. And you just spam and heal after. Pretty sloppy, but it works. Okay, these guys, this is the first challenge, I would say. It's not particularly tough. It moves are well telegraphed, but as you'll see soon, dealing with one of them, not much of a problem. Two of them can be a bit tricky. Now he's gonna call him his brother. Now this is where the fight begins. The problem is, again, when there's two of them spamming moves at you, it can be hard to get a chance to heal. Just let him do his thing, and then you swoop in, get a couple hits in. What's happening now? always do a D-Dark to get out of trouble. If they get too close to you or they're surrounding you. This. One down, alright, no problem. Once one comes down, it's kind of whatever. You can get away with a lot in this fight. He's gonna slam him down, I'm gonna whack him. Okay, I'm actually, he's got more health than I thought. I must have been only hitting one of them for a while then. I don't know how this guy's still standing. Still got three hits of health left, so I wasn't too scared. But it's one that's also, it can be tricky in terms of getting a consistent heal. Alright, let's take a bath here. Regenerate a little bit of that soul. Let's talk charms real quick. This is my Pantheon 5 charm build. This is not a charm build that I would necessarily recommend in the game. But for boss fights, honestly, it's probably great in the game as well. But just for the Pantheon, this is my don't die charm build. So first of all, quick slash. We didn't find this in the regular game. I only got quick slash after I beat the game. It is by far the best charm in the game. If we're doing a charms tier list, maybe we'll do a charms tier list later, but quick slash is the #1 charm in the game. It lets you hit way faster, and it's just it's what I mean, that's gonna like double your damage output in every fight. It's gonna let you pogo more. It's gonna let you generate more soul. You're gonna generate soul like crazy. If you combine this with Soul Catcher or even Soul Eater, it's like you have unlimited spells. It's by far the best charm in the game, no question. Then we have the 2 healing charms. That's basically the rest. Grub Song, let's talk about that first. We're talking about soul. Here you gain soul when you take damage. So if you're messing up a boss fight, you're getting your butt beat, you're gonna have the soul to heal. Because otherwise sometimes you're just not getting hits in on some of the tougher bosses, and then when you get a chance to heal, it's like you got no soul, you're not gonna be able to heal. But with the Grub Song, you're gonna heal, you're gonna have soul whenever you need it. The more you need it, the more you're gonna have it, because the more you get hit, the more you get. So that's great for staying alive. And then deep focus, quick focus. One of them makes you heal faster, but deep focus actually makes you heal slower. So they actually cancel each other out in this, so you just have a normal speed heal. But with the deep focus, you double heal. You get 2 heads in one heal. So normally it makes it take longer to actually do the heal, but with quick focus that cancels that out. So it's like you have a normal speed heal, but you're healing for double. It's insane. You combine that with Grub Song, you're always gonna have energy to heal. And quick slash is just all around. It gets you more soul for spells. It gets you more soul for healing. It does more damage with your nail. That is to say, you do more damage by being able to hit faster. But this is the ultimate tank setup, I would say. And that's why I'm using that here for the Pantheon 5, because for the most part, honestly, you can do a lot of this Pantheon like a complete dummy with his charm setup, because you just have so much healing. This one, when you hit him with that, it actually hits him 2, sometimes 3 times. So, oops. It also will you can guide the swords with that by controlling his position. Got a little lucky there. Like if you knock that over there, Whoops. Okay, I like to try to end every fight on full health because I don't know exactly what's coming next. It's not even attacking, it's just jumping around like a little weenie. That'll give me the full with a good amount of soul for the next one. Yeah, I mean now when you just stay behind him and try to dodge his attacks. There's another version of that later that just does double damage. This one's a little jump rope. And then if you stand right in the middle from this blender, energy blender thing, you just, it misses, it goes right over you. What else he got? Yeah, he's gonna do these. Again, if you get close to him or stand right under him, they miss you. That, you just dash out the way. Just when you want to jump over, you can get a hit. Sometimes 2 hits in. Oops, I didn't have my double jump there. Yeah, so this one, oh, I was gonna say, it's a chance to heal too, if he actually gets through it. Whoops. Oh, I thought he was doing the too early. I'll give him a minute, let him get it out of his system, you know, he's gonna have a little tantrum. And then he's gonna start diving at you. I find the easiest way to dodge is to be airborne. Just jump and dash for each of them. And then occasionally he does that. And then you just use your double jump. And then he's just gonna spam orbs from all over the map. If you just stay close to him and just usually a little jump, it's gonna miss you. With those orbs when they're coming at you from across the map, just try to dodge them basically as little as possible, and they'll swing right past you and hit the ground. Don't go flying around the level. I'd rather just stay close to them and spam hits and get hit than like be running around the level and getting out of position. This one, it's important to come out of with full health, because the next boss is not the easiest. So I'm going to heal to full before I keep whacking these old baubles. And then when you kill one, the other one gets angry, so it's good to try and damage them both, sort of as much as possible before you kill one. Oops. Try and split your damage across the baubles. Okay, as I was saying, good to get full health before you leave this arena. Oh boy. Energy's not so important, because I don't use spells much in the next fight. But I want to have full health for sure. Okay, so this is the first fight. The Sisters of Battle. This is the first one that's actually a risk, I would say. I mean, yeah, you can die to anybody here, but this is the fight. Basically, the fight's when you can't heal are the ones that you gotta be on point. And this part you certainly can heal. When he clings on the wall, like there, I could get a heal. Here I could heal. But that's it. Time for healing is over. Cause this gets nuts. Hey, actually, this fight, I'm probably not gonna be able to talk during this, cause yeah, because of that. Oh boy. Okay, he's going good. Woo. Oh boy. Gotta be dying. One of these guys gotta die soon. It's going on forever. How much? I didn't think these guys had so much health. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a bit surprised nobody's dead yet. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's pretty chill. Yeah, I'm not really worried about getting hit. You get a full heal after this, so. Whew, tough part's over. Oh, what am I doing here? That was a bit embarrassing, to be honest. Let's not get too relaxed, you know. But you shouldn't be getting hit by that. There we go, one left. That's what I thought, that I was doing exact the same amount of damage to everybody. Sometimes you, just by luck, end up hitting one of them really a lot, and you take one out quickly. But if you just do an exact same amount of damage to everybody, then it takes a while. You know why it took so long? I'm used to having a bit of more damage. Because before I was using the damage charm build at the start. Oh my god, he got behind me there, Mamu. Don't mess with me, Mamu. Mamu's jumping behind me, fucking putting tricks on me. Quick slash helps with this. You can just kind of go crazy. Let's do a couple of these. Okay, Mamu scares me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have tips for Mamu. Maybe you try and it's a bit easier if you hit him horizontal rather than vertical. But that's all I gotta say about Mamu. Disgusting thing. Yeah. The Abyssal Shriek makes quick work of the Flute Armor, whatever she's called. But, yeah, Mamu's kind of fucked up. I don't fuck around with Mamu. Broken Vessel. You know, I just feel bad for this guy. Sure, maybe his jumps can be a little weird. I'm not trying to take him on Radiant. But honestly, you just feel bad for him. It's like a disabled kid or something you're beating up. You can do that again. Yeah, you get those long stuns. Oh, and he's dead. Even the Lost Kin, the next one, the beefed up version of this guy, he's a little trickier, but yeah, you just get so much opportunities to get the crap out of him. This one is annoying, to be honest. Alien, yeah, watch out for those orbs, but again, as you saw, just try and spam the Abyssal Shriek and get rid of them. Bait Master is a fun fight, not too scary because, well, his moves are well telegraphed, and honestly, he gets stunned a lot during the fight. So, with this healing charm setup, you can just kind of spam through a lot of stuff, and you don't need to actually be dodging him consistently. Because look at that, I just healed for 4 hits. Oh boy, he moves a little forward on that, I kinda didn't know that. Love the confetti paint. Better now. It was a bit of a rough start, but it, like I said, it doesn't really matter. You get hit twice. Just keep spamming, and you're gonna stun them, and then you're gonna heal. It's like you don't really need to actually master this fight to beat it consistently with this charm setup. It's a bit OP, this charm setup. But hey, it's Pantheon 5. I think you don't need no excuses for using a strong charm build. The hype. This is one I also I kind of stink at this fight, but I don't think it matters with this charm. See, look at that. You can just jump all his attacks. Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. Is that gonna hit me? No. You also get a couple stuns with this guy too. Like that. Oh shit, I thought I was in the clear for that. I can heal during that bee off too. Okay, let's just heal up just to be safe. It's also good to heal during the fight if you can, because that way you end up with more soul for the next fight. Like if I would have to heal for 6 heads there, then I'm going to the next fight with the empty soul tank. Elder Who. This one's a joke. Just keep whacking him. You could hit him with Abyssal Shriek here too, but why waste the soul? When he does that kind of wave one, you can just dash through it and there's plenty of time for a heal. No reason to ever die to Elder Who. Even if you're totally messing it up, he's gonna do that wave and you can probably get 2 or 3 heals in even. That's okay, we're not going for a hit list. See, watch this, and then you just heal the full. No problem. It's gotta be done soon. It's kind of annoying, especially if he does the wave a lot, because it's like, okay, I can't even punish that. Just gotta wait in the corner. You gotta finish your little tantrum. There we go, I thought it's gotta be soon. Who's next? Who's after Elder? Oh, actually the Collector I hate. Because you don't get soul from hitting them. You only get it from hitting the minions. And those things, it can get crowded in here. Let's put it that way. You often can get a heal while it's... But I like to use, the spell to clear out the little minions. There we go, let's get a couple hits on. Get back here, you little freak. Because you can one-hit him with the... I forget what that freaking spell is called. But you can really beat up those minions with it. And especially later on when he starts dropping 3 of these freaking jars like that. It's really helpful to just be able to wipe them with this spell. Without, if you have unbreakable strength, then you one-hit those little guys. But if you don't have it, then you don't. There we go. Damn it. These guys can get annoying if you don't clean them up quick. Oh, see, I'm out of energy. Ah, You little bastard collector. Freaking aspids. The worst enemy in the game. Now I'm down to 2 HP. It's getting risky. There we go. Okay. This is what I don't like about the collector. I just remembered now that I'm fighting this fight with no energy, and now you gotta fight this guy. So it's like you gotta be careful on this one. This is not the easiest fight to do. You just can get your pogo on. That's good. Then let him bounce, and then try to get a heal. Okay. And then sometimes here you can get a heal. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to heal the full after the bounce. Let's see if I can. Yeah, we're good. Damn it. Not so worried now, as long as you get away from that real low health. Try to keep it at full. I think there's a bench or a fountain after this. Oh man. A little bit sloppy, but we're hanging there. That was a weird jump. I'm not sure what happened there. Basically, you pogo on the beast and ignore the little guy with the sword. Occasionally, you might have to dodge him. Just know that when he bounces off the wall, he'll bounce right over to wherever you are. So you gotta watch your positioning. It can be a bit tricky to get the heals because that freaking ball starts rolling, flying across the map at you right when you think you're safe. Okay, so there was not a fountain after this. I think this guy has a fountain after him. And honestly, if you're here, you've beaten the Nightmare King Grim. The Troop Master Grim doesn't stand a chance. Okay, let's not... Okay, maybe I gotta stop talking shit. I'm always getting punished for that. You can heal during that usually. But the tricky thing about this is that it's gonna mess up your timing for the Nightmare King. Because it's got similar moves, but they're different. You gotta make sure you know the difference. And when the Nightmare King comes out, you don't expect the Troop Master. Oops, missed them. Especially those bats, because yeah, there's this particular rhythm to dodging them on the Nightmare King. And I'm practicing the wrong thing with this guy. This one I think is exactly the same, or maybe it's a little faster. Nightmare King. No reason really to conserve the soul in this fight. I think we're going to it, like I said. So just spam the Abyssal Shriek and some spells. Dark. I never really used Dark in this fight. I don't know if there is something cool you can do with it. Let's try it here. Boom. Yeah. Satisfying. Oops. Here you just basically stay on the side and either you jump once or, yeah. I think you always just jump once, but a lot of the time there's none on the ground and you just stand there. Let's just heal the full because we got the chance. Now just like damn lazy. Thing about this fight is that in order to beat this guy, or especially the Nightmare King version, you need to like be perfect. You need to really know this fight. And why I think this is not the hardest fight in the game is that these guys' moves, it comes out one move at a time, always, with a little pause. When he does his teleport, you get to reset, get your bearings, and get ready for the next one. So if you can dodge each individual move, that's it, you're done. You just keep dodging them, you just gotta be consistent with dodging every single move. That's just a matter of time. And in order to beat Nightmare King, you have to. You can't get through it unless you know how to dodge every single move. Basically every single time. You have a little bit of room for mistakes, but limited because you know he's doing 2 hits of damage. But that's it for the Troop Master. No real challenge there, no real fear, because you can heal too. You can heal every time he does that spikes. The hardest fights to heal in is Pure Vessel and the Zote, the big Zote. That's why those are the scariest to me. This one, I mean, one of these guys is a joke. So, 2 of them, it's not that much harder. You just gotta keep your wits about you, try and keep an eye on what the other guy's about to do. Oh, try not to get backed into a corner. If you do, you can always use a D-Dog. Oh, I thought I had still my dodge on cooldown. Oh boy. If you got a bit of energy, you know, use it. Good time to heal when one of them is dead, but yeah, this one is actually a pretty tough fight to get a heal in. But that's the thing too, you can trade heals with this charm setup. Because you're healing for 2, and they're only hitting for 1. So if I just get 1 hit, even if he would have hit me then, okay, he did hit me. I was gonna successfully dodge that. Okay, now I got a bit of space, I think I can get 2 in. Oh, I almost got to dodge through that. Oh boy. Now's the time to heal while one of them's dead. Got a lot of energy. Dogs. We get some of these guys out. This is the last one, or is there still one more? That's it. Yeah, again, not the cleanest, but that's why we got this easy charm build. We can just heal up. Ooh, this is a little gimmick. Oh my god. Forgot that he does that. But yeah, this one's just kind of silly. He summons the little jellies that you have to make them bump into him. In a normal fight, he's you got your buddy Quirrell helping out. Okay. Annoying. Oh fuck. I think I got him there with that jelly somehow. I didn't see what happened really. And the jellies alone are enough to kill him. I think if you hit him with 3, he's dead. Oh shit. Not this the cleanest I've ever done. Okay, I don't want to die here. So what you can do, if you want to do easy mode, is shoot one of those that's behind it. Oh, that beat him up. But you have to wait for him to summon more jellies. Like here, if I do that, that should come try to hit me. That should hit right in the freaking face. And we're clear. Coming out of Umon with that full health, not ideal, but that's okay. Oh, I know this trick. That ain't my friend. It's an illusion. It's a tactic. Nosk is a real predator. Okay. How do you beat this guy? Easy. You just jump over him. Okay. Okay, I'm not doing a great job demonstrating. When he summons those, get rid of them quick. When he swoops, you jump and hit him down one. Just keep those little summons off the map. This one is a bit tricky, to be honest, dodging that spray. There we go. Just give him a little pogo, and honestly it's a boring fight because it takes a while and you always have to wait. You might be able to spam some spells at him while he's floating over there. I'm trying to heal. You do have time to heal between I think almost any of his moves for the most part. And because we're not doing this radiant, you know, we're not trying to be perfect, then you can just, if you mess up, that's okay. If you don't get the heal, that's fine. As long as you keep yourself topped up. You can get hit a lot in this fight and it'll be totally fine. Especially with that grub song charm, keeping your soul topped up, even if you're not hitting back. But look, I got completely full soul. This is his phase 2. He goes up in the ceiling and makes it rain on this orange goo. I often wait till I've taken 2 hits of damage to heal. See, look, you don't even need to dodge that. He's gonna go up. Yeah, when you got full soul completely and a full sort of tank, yeah, might as well heal. Keep yourself at full. You can use spells to clear those guys out if you got the soul to spare. I don't know where that little summon guy came from. Someone didn't do his spell. One of the early ones only summoned 1. Guess he was late. Oh. Let's get back to full. Oh, that's the only one that can sometimes hit you. Did that hit me for 2? Weird going on with my health. I swear I just healed for 3. I know that's not supposed to happen. Like I said, it's kind of a boring fight. You just wait for him to swoop. And none of his moves are super hard to dodge. I'm not perfect at it, no. But like I said, I ain't trying to do nothing on Radiant here. I'm just trying to get through this, you know? Just trying to get through this as adults, as grown-ups. Okay, the 3 slash, you just wait till he finish, and then hit him when he's on the ground. This one you do 1 pogo and get out of the way. You can even get a punish on the ground. Give him space, dash under him, hit him once, maybe twice. Oh boy. That one hits for 2, actually. Now I'm kind of messing up. Yes, when he jumps away from you, it's because he's about to go crazy. You can always heal for 1 heal, sometimes 2. That dive attack he does is that sometimes follows it up, sometimes doesn't. So you gotta be a little careful when you come into that one. Oh, I didn't have my dodge. Oh, I was facing the wrong way there. Oh boy. There's a quick stun. I think he should be going to phase 3 soon. Phase 2, I don't know what it is. His final phase. Oh, he's Biggie. When you see him jump back and charge up, you gotta get ready. Okay, now, oh boy. All you gotta do is stay in the middle, wait till he gets to you. He's gonna do that. You dash away and then hit him with your chargey. Oh boy. That part's tricky. You're not healing there, so don't even bother trying. But once you figured it out, it's pretty chill. I don't love this fight, but you do get stuns on her pretty often, and you can get 2 heals in easily. So it's not pretty, but it works. Those little spikies, you gotta watch out for them. I'm just gonna go crazy style on her. If you get hit by the start of that, yeah, you might as well go crazy style. Oh, I got a bow. I've been forgetting to bow. Where's my freaking names? I didn't even bow to slide a nail master. That's messed up. Okay, we got another bench. We're moving on. Yeah, this one we already fought him. Oh, actually, when his back's against the wall, that's a bit new. Usually my muscle memory is to just zip right through him. He's going crazy. That was a fight of that fight I've never had before. Normally he's in the center and you just dash behind him and keep wailing on him. Lost skin, I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be a sloppy one too. But you stun him a bunch in the fight, so you can just get the heals when he's taking a nap. It's important to keep those little summons down. The stun. You can heal for 1. If you're lucky, you could heal for 2. Depends where those summons are, like I said. Gosh, the wrong way. You can actually heal a lot of them. Oh, not that time. Sometimes you can just heal for no reason. Oh. And it's fine even to trade a heal, because he's only hitting for 1. And remember, we're healing for 2 because of our charm setup. There, which means I can make 4 more mistakes. Let's just get to full, because we were at full energy there. It's a little bit about, you know, killing him fast. I could use spells and kill him a little faster, but there's also an element where it's about coming to the next fight with as much energy and health as you can. You gotta think about that in the Pantheon. It's not just about killing them quick. So you wanna get it to full and see if you can farm a little more soul before that fight ends. See, because I had that last hit, I had to heal and I lose one of my little orbs there. And that's okay, you know. No wise. This one gimmick fight. Again, you're not dying to no eyes, nobody's dying to no eyes. But you want to leave with full health and ideally full energy. So we got the full energy. Let's heal up. Oh, see, that's not what you want. You can also, if you're confident, then you can absolutely hit this guy with a couple of missile shrieks and end the fight real quick. Well, this is a Pantheon, you know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Oops. Facing the wrong way, just dove right into the spikes on that. Okay, now I'm getting real sloppy. See, coming out of this now with not exactly as much energy. Oh well, okay, you get full energy on this and you don't really get the heals. Stay close, he's gonna mostly do the same shit. And yeah, don't do that. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, that one's scary because, yeah, you notice I wasn't saying nothing during that fight because that fight is fast and there's no it is possible to heal when he does his ranged attack, but man, it's not consistent. So, and he's doing 2 heads of damage, which is rare, aside from those top few bosses. He's gonna dive in the ground and do a crazy shockwave. Yeah, the Trader Lord's one of the scary ones. Here when he's doing this, you can just pretty much heal as much as you want. Maybe you take 1 head of damage, but you can heal for like 4. Same as the other dung defenders, stay close. Yeah, watch out for those things. Oops. Doesn't really matter because he's just giving you all damage. And then these bouncing ball bullshit. There's plenty of time to heal. Oops. Let him do his thing. You do yours. You stand in the corner and heal. This is his big ultimate move, where he just does his regular move a bunch of times in a row. And sometimes if he pops up onto you, you gotta react quick. But again, it's 1 head of damage, so who really cares? This is like an extremely sloppy run of this fight, and still it's a breeze. There he goes. White defender taken care of. Ah, perfect. I actually need a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Let's take a dip in the tub here, in the hot tub. Alright, let's get back into this. You know what? Let's call this run so far a warm-up, because I've been playing real sloppy. But now we're getting into the end game. We're getting to where you actually have to play. So, let's focus up for this next run. Soul Tyrant. This is actually a great warm-up. Because there's no real risk of dying here. Yeah, you just stand right there, center of the arena, and that doesn't hit you for not ever. It's so nice and close. Now let him go over you. We got full energy, full health. Nothing to worry about. Pogo on that one. Wait in the middle. See what's next. This fight is really a test of patience more than anything, because sometimes you just can't get to it. They're important so much, you really get a hit in. Okay, we knocked him. Can only really get one hit even during the stun. Maybe that's more meant to be a chance to heal. It's good. Now I'm feeling a bit. Oh boy. Oh, got too bad. To be honest, I usually jump down and get the But this is good. This feels more clean than how we're playing so far. So I feel better about getting to those big four at the end. When I'm talking to big four, I mean Zote, I mean Nightmare King Grim, I mean Pure Vessel, and Absolute Radiance. These are the four toughest bosses. I've got my thoughts on the rankings of those top four. In Radiant mode, in Pantheon. But I gotta finish this game first, then I might put together a little tier list or something. Difficulty ratings. Just my thoughts, you know, after doing these Pantheons. If anyone's interested in something like that. This has been a perfect run, hitless. I'm gonna get hit immediately if I say that. I think this Soul Master is basically a level performance. Come on. Come on. I thought that was the end of this phase. It's gotta be close. Say one thing about the Soul Tyrant, the motherfucker could take a beating. Now I always forget that, yeah, okay, that was my perfect run. I was literally saying, I always forget that this comes out faster. The Soul Master, when he switches to this last phase, it's like, it takes a while. He does this whole tantrum thing. Oh my god. Okay, let me just stop chit-chatting here. That is no joke. I don't want to do all the easy part again. Oh my god. Oh thank god, okay. I was getting scared there. What I was saying is I don't want to do... So far this is the easy part of Pantheon 5. I haven't even got to the real troublesome stuff. This is where the troublesome stuff starts, I would say. Oh boy. This one is one where you can heal though, so... Oops. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. When he does his shield spin, you can heal to full, so it's kind of whatever. Jesus. Soul Tyrant was okay, run, but this is amateur hour.
They are mine.
But even in phase 2, he does that move, and you can just do a full heal, which is pretty chill. Ah, didn't quite make the wall there. You kidding me? That sword spawn? Did you see that? That's some bullshit.
They are mine.
Saving my Abyssal Shriek till the next phase. If I can.
Braver sorrow.
That's not gonna get to me. It's nice also opportunity to punish a bit when he does that spin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do your little shield spin. Don't do it there.
Braver sorrow.
It's gonna hit me. Doesn't matter though. Still getting the full heal.
Braver sorrow.
This one I have zero interest in doing Radiant. Okay, shit.
Braver sorrow.
Could have just healed the full time there. Oh, oh boy. Okay, not feeling proud of that one. Not feeling great about taking on the big 4 out of that. Here we go though, we're into it. This is the first actually scary one. That last fight's tough, but you can just heal so much, it's not that bad. This one you really can't. Fuck off to Zerglings. Damn it. Okay, I was waiting for that. Can you get 2? Oh, almost. I think you can't technically get 2. Okay, it's going okay. Oh my god. Okay, let's get that 2 heals back to full. Yeah, when he teleports to the ground like that, you just do a D-Dark. Ah, he's kind of foolish. You get hit by that. Dang. Ah, that one sometimes tricks me. Okay, we can get back to full here. Let's not mess around. Okay. What? Oh, he came a little too quick. In my D-Doc iframes yet. Okay, you gotta give a bow to Zote. That's just good manners. Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Is when he jumps back, you gotta. Oh boy. Now comes the shockwave. Always when he jumps backwards, it's a shockwave coming. Fucking hell. Let's just get the flow here. It's a shockwave. Oh my god. Okay. Doing fine, but it's a little slow. Oh, nice. Okay, that'll do it for the false knight. That guy, yeah. That guy. It's pretty straightforward, but he can get you. He's doing 2 hits. Anyone who damages you for 2 hits, you gotta take serious. Okay, Nightmare King. This is my old nemesis. This is the first boss that I was really like, okay, that's a boss, you know what I mean? What I'm talking about? Stay centered. Oh yeah, fuck. Forgot about this shit. Oh, that one I hate more than anything in the world. Shit. Oh, I was worried I was too close to that fireball. That would have got my heart. You think they put a heartbeat sound effect in this just to fucking make it that much more scary? Like my heart gets pounding in this fight every time. It's been a while since I did this fight, to be honest. Stay cool. Got this. We know this. That one's so chill. You usually get sometimes 2 points of punish. This one, we love this move. Get an Abyssal Shriek on him. Nothing more satisfying than getting an Abyssal Shriek on a Nightmare King group. Right. Sometimes the D-Dark in this fight too. I mean, we don't really use it. Could get you out of trouble in this portion. This portion. This move. D-Dogs. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. Wax. He's gonna dive. I don't usually try to punish his dive. I just find it's a good risk. So why take the risk? We're in the Pantheon. Take any unnecessary risk. There's enough danger here as it is. So let him do his little dive. You know, let him have his fun. Just kill him on the next one. I think it's one of his only moves that doesn't get punished by the knight. Not a crazy amount of souls to have in this fight, so you gotta not be spamming your spells too much, just in case you need a heal. Oh, I walked into that. Let's just get our heal in here. Cool, you know, no need to get crazy. We're not here taking risks. That somehow. Got the hit at that. It's too far away. Still got the hit. Oh, that's gonna hit me. Indecisive. Look at that, another chance to heal right after. that's it for the Nightmare King. Alright, now is where it gets truly scary. Oh, we get a nice soul bath here. So I believe that the next boss is the Pure Vessel, and then the Absolute Radiance. Now, I believe that Pure Vessel is the hardest fight in his standard mode, for me at least. And it's because you get very limited opportunities to heal. When you fight the Pure Vessel, you basically only can heal when he's stunned. And you do get a bunch of stuns in the fight. At least for phase 1. In phase 2, there's one move he gets where he does this big soul explosion, and you can heal during that if you're if you're in a safe area. But other than that, it's only when he's stunned, and he hits for 2 points of damage, which means you get 4 hits and it's over. And he's attacking fast. His moves are not the easiest to dodge. And if he's off the screen, or even just on the very edge, he could come at you and close the gap in an instant. So you always got to be watching him. You always got to be ready for any one of his moves, or it could go south so fast. Now, I have beaten the Hollow Knight, the Pure Vessel, let's say on Radiant mode once. And that was difficult as well, but because you barely get to heal, you almost have to be able to beat him without getting hit very much, just to beat him at all. So stepping it up to hitless, it's reasonable. Now the final fight after the Pure Vessel is the Absolute Radiance. That one you actually do get chances to heal. His attacks are coming out like crazy, fast, doing 2 heads of damage. I'm not saying it's not a hard fight. The Radiant Absolute Radiance is ridiculous. I do not recommend even trying that, to be honest. So the Radiant Absolute Radiance is by far the toughest, but for their standard versions, I put Pure Vessel as the hardest boss. So that's why I'm just taking a bath here, taking a break. I need to collect myself for this fight. Probably not going to be talking in this one because I need to lock in. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. I'm having a little green tea, and it helps focus the mind, energize the soul. And that's what you need for this fight. You need maximum focus. So let's go. I got 1 person watching my live stream. I got 2 watching my live stream. So if you're there, if you're listening, pray for me. Pray for Grandpa Moe in these last 2 fights. If you're not listening, you just got it on in the background. That's fine too. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining me on my first live stream. You're a legend. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna... I'm not talking to you. You're just gonna get in my head. I need to focus up for the Pure Vessel. Here we go. Oh my god, off to a bad start. Okay. Always D-Dark, when he goes up, you go down. Never have to worry about those spikies. That's that phase 2 one I was talking about. Oh, he didn't do his thing. It's weird. Usually if he jumps, he does that spikies. Rare to see him jump and not do that. Boy. got lucky there. I snuck right under him. Got soul to spare. Let's. Okay, this is when he's getting desperate. He starts doing the tentacles. It's a very good sign. That's it. Hitless, baby. Let's go. Can't believe I was worried about that. The practice paid off. Here we go. This is it. The absolute radiance. I've been practicing for this. My heart is pounding. I feel alive. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Absolute radiance. Title card and everything. Let's just bully him before he even gets a chance to open his big mouth. The horizontal spikes. This is my most one of. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta lock in. Talking too much shit. That's a chance to heal. Let's play it cool. Play it safe. If you can heal, take the chance. Think I could heal here too. Depends on the follow-up there. You can't always heal, but you can sometimes heal. There you want to go where the laser just was. It never repeats itself. It's like lightning. It doesn't strike in the same place twice. Alright, phase 4. This is where it starts to get interesting. Yeah, you can tell I've been here before. Hey. Fuck. Hit me. You just pray sometimes. With the lasers, with the spikes, sometimes you just gotta pray. Oh fuck, 2 hits there, that's not good. Oh god. Is it gonna hit me again? No, okay, thank god. Go back to full. Now let's fucking stop messing around. We're out of energy here, so that means no heals, no spells. This is where I would shoot him with a spell. Okay, get a little bit of energy. Still not enough for a spell. That's okay. If you're far away, just. Oh my god! I dodged the wrong direction. What's coming? What's coming? Yeah, I can heal from that. Stay far away and you do sort of a minimal dodge. Oh, I thought I had a... I tried to hit him with the freaking... Oh my god, those ones have a spin on them that messes me up here. Okay. The climb. We're going. You doing this to me? Okay, we made it. I do have a secret move here where you just wait till he's about to hit you, and then you dodge, and then you jump to the other platform, and these will always miss you. And sometimes he's not waiting there to get smacked, but that's okay. You just keep up the pattern. You can hit him when he's in the middle, and you can hit him when he's on the side you're jumping to. And you just live that truth. just about consistency. I see people pogoing in this phase. I see people jumping around like crazy. Oh fuck. Okay, that's okay, we're not doing Radiant here. Oh fuck! See what happens when you start jumping around like crazy? Oh, I don't know what got into me there. I know that's not how you do this part. Let's just keep it cool, okay? We're almost there. I know it. You can feel it. Oh, I should have hit it with that. Boom. That's it. Pantheon 5, let's go. 2 watching in the chat. Let's fucking go. 86 years old, not too old to take on the Pantheon. Yeah, rip them apart. Look at that. Whoa, this is even crazier than when we beat the game. What is this insane void monster? Ripping the Radiance apart. Now that's a final goodnight to the Radiance. What an end. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Oh my gosh, Pantheon 5. It's the void is raining into the Godhome. These God-seekers, their whole world is collapsing. That's what you get for sitting on your throne, looking down on the rest of us. Embrace the void, God-seeker. Oh yeah, forgot about this guy. God. The void is escaping the Godhome. Huh. The black egg. On it. Oh, let's go. Hornet versus the Hollow Knight. She can take him. She's tough. Thank you to Souls280 for the kind words. That was a blast. This counts as the ending of the game. The credits roll after Pantheon 5. That makes sense. This is the crowning achievement of Hollow Knight. But I didn't know that counts as an ending. Like, that's a different story ending than going to the Black Egg and fighting the Hollow Knight or fighting the Radiance. So somehow going to the Godhome also defeats the Radiance. That's why I guess the Hollow Knight is sort of free to leave. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, hear me out. The Hollow Knight. What's that guy all about? He's holding in the Radiance's affliction. But now we've killed the Radiance without killing the Hollow Knight. I guess you don't really kill the Hollow Knight even in the normal ending. That's a good question. Whatever happens to Hollow Knight? In the normal ending, you beat him up, you go into his dreams, and you fight off the Radiance. And that cures the affliction. But we never really find out what happens to the Hollow Knight. Is he's on his knees there. When you kill the Radiance, what happens to the Hollow Knight? Is he cured? Is he a normal guy again? Can you just be brothers? Because he's not chained up anymore. But now, even in this ending, he seems to have broken out of his chains with the affliction gone. But that's because the void came out of the Godseeker realm. When you defeat was the Radiance holding back the void? Or something? Maybe the Radiance is the Hollow Knight. Like, there's the void is the true danger, and the Radiance was keeping that at bay with its glorious light. And we go kill the Radiance. Now it's Void's turn to take over. And we went to the Godhome. We set the Void free. It blows out of the Godhome, and then there's no Radiance in the Hollow Knight. But now the Hollow Knight is possessed by this Void monster that we turned into. Damn, I don't know if I like that ending. Is that the worst ending yet? Jeez. Congratulations, well done on achieving this great feat. I've seen this before. You persevered and you triumphed again. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. Tim Jerry. Great game, Tim Jerry. Great game. Had a blast. I think that's it. I think that's it for me in Hollow Knight. Maybe some more videos just to chit chat about my thoughts on the game. Maybe my thoughts on the charms. Could do a charm tier list. Or I don't know if I would do a tier list because there's a bunch of charms I never used. But I could do my top 10 charms. I could share a couple charm builds. I talked about it a bit on this live stream, but could throw up my favorite charm builds. What I use for each of these challenges. I think this charm build I used for the Pantheon 5 is the ultimate Pantheon build, just because Pantheon's not about rushing through this. If I wanted to do Pantheon with any other charm build, I think it would take me way longer. Like this freaking flying guy with the spinning shields and throwing swords at you. Without the double heal, I would have died to that guy for sure, I think. Yeah, you could maybe could spam him down with spells so quickly that you don't die, but I don't know. You got to be able to get close enough to get some energy for your spells. I seen some YouTubes, I seen guys out here doing every boss on Radiant. I've done a couple of Radiants. I had my friend Audie over. He did the Radiant Nightmare King. And it's interesting, but some of them I have no interest really. I don't need to beat Mamu on Radiant. Leave that for the YouTubers. Leave that to the professionals. I did, however, beat the Pure Vessel on Radiant. I'll put up a video of that soon, because that was an interesting challenge. That was a fun challenge. And my grandson, I watched him do the Radiance, the Radiant, Absolute Radiant, and that did not look fun at all, to be honest. That is a messed up fight. I do not recommend it. Generally, I do recommend taking on these challenges. Pantheon, absolutely. Pantheons are fun. They're crazy. And most important, the main reason I would recommend taking on the Pantheons is because you don't get to fight Absolute Radiance until you've beaten Pantheon 5. Or until you got to the top, at least, I should say. But if you... Yeah, and that's my favorite boss fight in the entire game. Maybe you could tell from that fight you just witnessed. Maybe not. It was a bit sloppy, but maybe you could tell I practiced a lot on the Radiance. Because honestly, it's just really freaking fun. It's a really fun boss fight. It feels fresh every time. It doesn't get old. And it's fast and it's difficult, and you can do it different ways. I've tried different charm builds. If it wasn't for the fact that this was at the end of a Pantheon, if I was gonna try to beat Radiance, Absolute Radiance, 10 times in a row, I would take a damage charm build. But for the Pantheon, you need that. You need those heals. It's more consistent. Well, maybe I would take the heals. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's much more consistent that you're gonna make it through and finish the fight with the heals, because things can get out of hand. But you saw it in that fight. I traded heals with a laser blast. You can just, if he teleports far away, if you've got the double heals, you can just heal and pray. And most of the time, you're going to get 2 heals in, which with this build is going to heal you for 4. And that's just great, you know? Anyway, that was fun. There's one area in the Godhome. I'm curious if I've just unlocked it by doing this Pantheon. Oh, got a little achievement. Completion. Achieve 100% and finish the game. Oh, that's funny. I'm at 109. We are at 109 because a lot of this was not done by me. I should say most of this game was played by my grandson. He's also a very talented gamer. But, yeah, so most of that percentage belongs to him. But that's funny because we actually didn't 100% the base game. But once you get the DLCs, you can get up to 112%. There's a couple little quests and things that just was not that exciting to me to finish. But let's go. 90 hours. I think 20 hours of that almost was spent in Godhome. I think I finished the base game at 60 or something. We finished the base game at 60. Oh, you booed me out of the game, Godhome. There's in the Hall of Gods where you fight all the little weenie guys. There's a door at the back. I'm curious if that's opened up now. These are the Pantheons. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was this thing? This was just like the key that opens up the 5th Pantheon at the peak. And then here, I don't actually know what... This is like a lifeblood door. I think you go in there when you have a bunch of lifeblood. I'm not so interested. There's no bosses back there, I don't think, so screw it. Here at the back, there he is. A closed door. What the heck? You kidding me? Let me show you my trophy collection. Radiant Nightmare King Grim. Radiant Pure Vessel, very fun. And yeah, Radiant, Absolute Radiant. More on that later. We're gonna talk about that later. We're not gonna mess with that now. But seriously, what's up with this door downstairs? You're not gonna open? I beat Pantheon 5. I beat Radiant Absolute Radiance. Listen, if you I got 2 people watching. If you know what's behind this door, just tell me. I think I'm had enough of. I don't know. I don't need to do more challenges and all of that. That Pantheon was a great ending. We'll talk a little more about the Radiant Absolute Radiance fight in a video coming up. Stay tuned for that. But if you're listening, pop in the comments. Leave a spoiler tag in case other people are watching. But what the heck's behind this door in the basement? I might just go on Reddit and have a look. Let's see. Let's see what's down here. Reddit Hollow Knight. What's behind the lower door in the Hall of Gods and how do I unlock it? I can't find anything online, so I thought I'd ask when this 5 years ago, so that's why it's brand new. There are those little marks above the door, right? Every time you complete a binding in a Pantheon. One of those lights up. I don't see no freaking... Oh, is there little rings there? Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think I need to do that. Doesn't have to be all at once. After 8 bindings, the door opens. And there's a switch inside. Flipping the switch makes it so there's a lifeblood cocoon with 3 mass of health at each of the resting points in the Pantheons. After getting 12 bindings, it's up to 4 masks worth of health in the cocoons and 16 bindings up to 5 masks. Oh, well, that's cool, actually. I didn't need them. Didn't want him, but I guess that's a nice little life hack for if anybody's really struggling with this Pantheon 5 especially. If you could get 5 life masks for every rest point. Yeah, there was a rest point right before the Hollow Knight, the Pure Vessel. 5 lifeblood masks right before Pure Vessel into Absolute Radiance. I also, I'm not trying to brag or nothing, But I beat the Hollow Knight. He beat the Pure Vessel, hitless in this run. That's what you get for, you know, beating him on Radiant. You get that practice in. So if you're going into that fight with 5 masks, you take those 5 masks to the Radiant Absolute Radiance. Well, not Radiant. That mask ain't gonna help you for that. But hell, I think I gotta sign off. This was a blast. 2 tries today. I have tried many times before, believe me. This was not my first attempts in the Pantheons. I'm gonna make a video, kind of talk through some of my other attempts. The major sticking points, those first 2 Nailmaster brothers, those took me, I had to actually figure that out. I think I had gotten lucky in the past. Then the Mantis Lords, the triple Mantis Lords, Sisters of Battle. That one I had to go to the Hall of Gods and just train on for a little bit. Once you get it, you get it. But at first it's so fast. I'm an old guy. My reaction time's not what it used to be. But you gotta just be quick. You gotta be zipping and zapping, and yeah, it was fun. That's one of my favorite fights. That's definitely S tier boss fight. Even if it's not one of the hardest once you get it down. But it is just so sweet once you got it down, and it's just smooth, you know. Feels great. What else? That and then after that, Trader Lord, I had to train up on Trader Lord. Like, it's not the hardest fight, but those 2 massive damage, no chance to heal, and his attacks come out fast. You gotta have that one locked down. I'll talk a little more about that in the video too. But after that, yeah, Sisters of Battle, Trader Lord. I think I might have had to do a practice or 2 for Sly. And the thing is, with this charm build I showed you, it really is like easy mode. And there's some bosses in this Pantheon that I would have died to if I couldn't just infinitely heal. And, you know, so quickly heal to full. So if your goal is to get through the Pantheons, follow that charm build. I'll just make a video about it, a shorter video to kind of walk people through it. But that'll get you so far. It really is easy mode. All the boss fights are going to take a little longer because your damage is going to be, you know, capped. You're not getting that Shaman Stone. You're not getting Unbreakable Strength. So those are the big ones I would love to have as well. But I think the heal, it just makes everything so consistent. So yeah, the fights are going to take longer, but if anything goes wrong, you just heal up to full. It does make certain bosses harder, like the ones where you can't really heal. Like the Pure Vessel. I mean, don't matter if you don't get hit, right? But yeah, it's going to be tougher because you're not doing much damage. At the same time, I'm not sure if that's true, because even if you do get to heal, you get a few chances. So I basically Trader Lord is the only one that's going to be harder, because you really can't heal much in that. But I think Pure Vessel, I think I'd take the healing over the damage. Because every time you stun him, you're going to get back one of his hits. Every time he does his supernova attack, you're going to get back. You could even heal twice during that if you get lucky. Oftentimes the second follow-up explosions, they won't be on you. And even if they do hit you, you're likely to get the second heal before it blows up. And so you just trade that one, and you still end up 2 masks. So, yeah. That charm build is killer. But listen, I had 1 or 2 people watching. I think they've tuned off by now, but I appreciate the support. If anybody's still listening, still sticking around, great of you to hang out with this old man while he, you know, reconnects with his youth playing these video games. It's a lot of fun. I really liked Hollow Knight, and I'm looking forward to moving on. I heard about this Silk Song. I was a bit surprised there's no Hollow Knight 3, Hollow Knight 4. It's been 6 years what these guys been doing. But from what I hear, they've been pouring their heart and soul into this, this masterpiece love letter to the community, epic game, Silk Song. So that's next on the docket. We're gonna jump into Silk Song. We're gonna team up with my grandson on that one. I think he's already started it. I'm gonna catch up on his live stream, on his videos of what he's done so far, and then I think we're gonna take turns playing through that, because everything's better together. Even these single player games, it's a joy to share it with somebody. You don't always get that chance, and I really appreciate that chance, so I'm gonna take it. Anyway, as is sincerely yours, Graham, I'm going to sign off. This was my first ever live stream, and it was a blast. Got one message in the chat. That was exciting. No, we got two. We got a hello early on, and a congratulations. Great job, gamer, from Souls S280, my #1 fan. Respect you, Souls. Thank you for that. But this was fun to live stream. I think I want to do more of this. Maybe we can live stream some of the Silk Song. It would be cool if some more of the subscribers turned up and hung out with us while we're playing these games. Because, it's just like I just said, it's more, everything's more beautiful when you share it with someone. So, be open. Don't be afraid to share your life with somebody. It's what makes life beautiful. Sincerely yours, Grandpa Moe.